Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, my dear students. How are you today? And this lesson, we are going to read a passage on workbook. This is a new lesson on workbook, Unit 9, Lesson 3. Please open your workbook, page number 64, 65, so that you can answer all the exercises you will see. Be ready, please. Here, yesterday, we started talking about what the educational value. What is the educational value for March, for this month? What's the educational value? What is the moral value we should learn for this month? It's called revering parents and tying of kinship. In Arabic, revering parents and tying of kinship. Very well. How can you show your respect and your honor to your parents? Who can give me ideas? How can you show your respect and honoring your parents? Amar Hamdi.
We should respect and look after them, and we should obey them.
Good, we should obey them. Yes, Ahmed Jamal Wardani.
We should lower our voice when we talk to them.
Very good. Yes, Shadi.
We can help them in homes.
Very good. Yes. So, our religion commands us to obey our parents. It's a great sin of disobeying them. We shouldn't speak loudly. We should lower our voice. We should pray for them. We should help them. Okay, today our lesson is about money. Let's learn some of the new words today. The first word, billionaire. Someone who has assets more than $1 billion or pounds. So billionaire is someone who has $1 billion or more than $1 billion or pounds. Billionaire. He was born a billionaire. He has never known how the poor feel. Billionaire. Philanthropic. Philanthropic is an adjective donating money to good causes and promoting the welfare of those in need. Philanthropic means charitable, donating money to good causes. Abdurrahman al-Samit is so famous for his philanthropic work or for charitable work for people in Africa. Abdurrahman al-Samit is so famous for his philanthropic. He donates most of his money to help the poor in Africa. A charitable, relating to giving help to those in need. A charitable means donating money, food, clothes for people who are in need. The poor and the needy in that country depended on charitable people to survive. They depended on charitable projects to survive. Inherit. Here the man says to his son, someday, son, all this will be yours. You will inherit all my money and house. So inherit means to receive money or property from someone who has just died. When her grandparents died, her dad inherited a lot of money and various properties. Tax return. A form used to calculate the amount of the tax owed. Tax return. العائد الضريبي. استمارة الضريبة. A form used to calculate the amount of tax owed. One must fill a tax return every year to let the government know how much money he has to pay as taxes. So these are the new words we studied today. Tax return, the charitable, inherited, billionaire. Please read the three sentences and fill in with words from the list. You've got 2 minutes. محمد أحمد عبد الحسيب.
Yes, Mr. Edward inherited a fortune from his father, who passed away last week.
Excellent. So he inherited a fortune, a lot of money, thank you, from his father. Who passed away, it means died. Thank you. Yes. Let's see. Khalid Walid.
He started work offer returned. He start tax return.
He start tax return or
Billionaire,
here.
billionaire, يا أستاذ billionaire.
No, no, thank you. Salim Nabil.
Charitable.
So you have chosen 3 words. That's all. Salim Nabil.
He started charitable work after retirement.
Yes, he started a charitable work. Very good. He started charitable work after retirement. Thank you. Number 3. Faris Samir.
He's written a piece of software which calculates your tax return.
Yes, he's written a piece of software which calculates your tax return. Very good. Thank you. Tax return. Okay. What would you do if you were a millionaire? What would you do if you were a millionaire? Think about this question. I'm going to send you a link. If I were a millionaire, I would. Now complete this sentence. Okay, complete this sentence. I'm going to send a link for you so that you can answer this question. Write 3 of your ideas. Okay, write 3 of your ideas. If I were a millionaire, I would complete this question. Okay. If I were a millionaire. Start writing. Why say I will? I would help the poor. I would do good projects. I would donate to the poor people. I would buy a big house. I would study hard. I would help the poor. Good. I would buy a villa. I would buy a house. Good. I would work hard. I would buy a car. Right. as more as you can. I would buy everything. I would give the poor from would help the poor from all over the world. I would live a great life. I would buy everything. I would travel to Dubai. I would get a new phone. Okay, very good. So you have answered different questions, but pay attention here. What would you do if you were a millionaire? So you should say, I would. Don't say, I will. I would help the poor. Okay. Now, what are you going to do? You are going to read the following article on a philanthropic businessman and answer the question. Here, there is an article says Warren Buffett, philanthropic billionaire. This is a picture of Warren Buffett. Please read this article. Read this article to answer the questions. What are the questions? What is the main idea of the third paragraph? What's the main idea of the third paragraph? Here, you are going to answer this question. What is the main idea of the third paragraph? Here you've got here paragraphs, and each one has a letter A, B, C, D. You are going to choose. You are going to choose the suitable heading for each paragraph. You've got 5 minutes to read this paragraph about Warren Buffett. Who is Warren Buffett? Warren Buffett is a famous billionaire. He's like what? He's like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. Philanthropic. He likes helping the poor. He likes charitable organizations. Okay. Although he is very rich, he helps the poor. So Warren Buffett, philanthropic billionaire, reads this article in 5 minutes to answer the third question. What is the main idea of the third paragraph? You've got here two underlined words, estimated. What does an estimated mean? And you've got the pronoun they. What does it refer to?
I finish.
You are finished. Good, Khalid. Okay. What is the main idea of the third paragraph? What is the main idea of the third paragraph? Yes, Khalid?
Although Buffett is a rich man, but he give his inherit to his son because to life in a happy life.
Thank you. Shadi?
However, Buffett is a billionaire, but he live a simple life.
Thank you. Ahmed Hussein?
Buffett's family.
Buffett's family? Is that the main idea?
Sorry.
How much
Calculate.
any billionaire has? Okay. How Buffett grossed his wealth and what his job is. Who Buffett is and where he is from. One shouldn't spend too much even if he were a millionaire. So the right answer, one shouldn't spend too much even if he were a millionaire. So this is the main idea. You have to choose one of these. Who Buffett is and where he is from? No. How much any billionaire has? How Buffett grossed or accumulated, collected his wealth and what his job is? One shouldn't spend too much even if he were a millionaire. So this is the main idea of the third paragraph. One shouldn't spend too much even if he were a millionaire, although he were a millionaire. Okay, what is the meaning of the underlined word estimated? Estimated. Guess the meaning of the verb estimated. Omar Hamdi?
Respectful.
No, estimated is a verb here. Estimated is verb. Salim Nabil?
Approximately.
Approximately, yes. We can say wrote, delivered, guessed, or bought. Choose one of them. So what's the meaning of the word estimated? Delivered, guessed, bought, or brought? Here, Buffett made most of his fortune from investing in undervalued stocks of companies, buying them at prices which he thought were below their true value. In this way, Buffett was eventually able to amass, accumulate, collect a fortune estimated at over 60 billion. A fortune means value, wealth. Delivered, no. Bought, no. Brought, no. So the right answer, guessed. It's about, as I think the Salim is right. He said approximately, yes. Approximately, it's about the people guess that he has a fortune of over 60 billion. Now, the underlined word they refers to, look at the pronoun they. Here, the children, business leaders, extravagant positions, his family. You can refer to the text here. Wait a minute, please. Raise your hand. Don't speak without permission, Khalid. Okay? Here, you have to read the previous sentence. He has also said that it would be foolish to allow his children to inherit too much money, instead suggesting that they should inherit enough money to do anything, but not enough to do nothing. So they refers to الورداني.
his family.
His family, his extravagant positions, business leaders. Those the right answer is his children. Here, his family is not written in this previous sentence here. Look at it, Ahmed. He has also said that it would be foolish to allow his children to inherit too much money instead of suggesting that they. So they refers to his children. Okay. Now the following statements are not true except. في جمل دي كلها غير صحيحة ما عدا. عايزين نطلع الجملة صح بقى. Buffett submitted his first tax return when he was between 12 and 14 years old. Buffett became the richest before 2008. Bill Gates was the next richest man in the world after Buffett. Buffett always lived a modest life. Which one is true? The following statements are not true except Shadi.
Yes, teacher.
Which one is true?
Buffett submitted his first tax return when he was between 12 and 14 years old.
This is the right answer. Okay, let's check. Yes, very good. So all the sentences here are untrue or not true, except the first one, as Shadi said. Thank you. The purpose of the writer in writing this passage is to. So why is the writer? Why does the writer write this passage? The purpose. So give us an idea about the benefits of pinball machines. So does the writer write this passage to give us an idea about the benefits of pinball machines? Advise the readers to the best university degrees? Inform us how Buffett became a millionaire or billionaire? Tell us that we have got to work smarter and be charitable. So what is the purpose of the writer in this paragraph or in this report? Amar Hamdi?
Tell us that we have got to work smarter and be charitable.
Okay, let's see. Yes, very good. Thank you, Amar. So the purpose of the writer in writing this passage is to tell us that we have got to work. We have to got to work smarter. We have to work harder and be charitable. We should help the poor. Okay, here the main idea in this unit, what can money do and what can't money buy? What can money do? Yes, Ahmed Samir, what can money do?
It can buy food, shelter, and entertainment.
Thank you. Yes, money can buy food and shelter. Good, Ahmed Karam.
Yes, teacher. Money can start a business, have good social life.
Good, thank you. Abdullah Bassam, what can money do?
هلا سعد.
What can money do?
Do everything يا سعد.
It's written on the screen. You can read one of the answers, Abdullah. Ala Atif, what can money do?
Buy all the what we need, and but
Yes.
Food and
yes,
shelter.
we can buy all what we need. Freedom of choices, start a business, buy food and shelter, enjoy life and entertainment, have good social life. Okay, money can't buy? What can't money buy? Hani. Yes, Hani. What can't money buy? Money can't buy
health and happiness.
health, happiness, friendship. Muhammad Hamouda, what can't money buy?
Money can't buy love, friendship, and
Excellent.
peace,
And
family.
family. Yes, peace and family. Thank you. Okay, over to you. Should the wealthy help those worse off than themselves? Why not? Worse off يعني أسوأ منه. Should the wealthy or the rich people help those worse off than themselves? Should the wealthy or the rich help the poor? Why not? Let's listen to عبد الرحمن عطية غنام. Yes. Should the wealthy help those worse off than themselves? عبد الرحمن الحسنين. Yes, عبد الرحمن. Yes. عبد الرحمن.
Yes, I hear you.
Speak.
Should the wealthy help those worse than themselves? Why or why not? I think yes. I don't know.
You don't know why? Why should the rich help the poor? You don't know why? لؤي محمد.
Yes, because something misfortunate may happen to them and they may need help. They
Good.
might end
Thank
up in
you.
the
Yes. Salim Nabil.
Yes. Because if we didn't help them, they will die and the society will collapse.
Very good. Faris Samir.
Yes, because we all live in the same planet, and we mustn't abandon each other.
Excellent. Thank you, Faris and Salim. Good. Yes, they should give them a hand to live normally. They should give them money, food, and clothes. They can find jobs for them and offer them their basic human needs. So it's a part of our duty. So the wealthy, the rich, should give them those who worse off than themselves. They should give them a hand to live normally, to have a better life. They should give them money, food, and clothes. They can find jobs for them. They can offer them their basic human needs. Okay, let's listen to Muhammad Mus'ad. Would you like to read the answer, please? Muhammad Mus'ad.
No,
Muhammad
sir.
Mus'ad, read. Yes, read the answer. Read the answer, please.
Yes, shall we?
يا محمد.
أستاذ أقرأ ولا أقول الإجابة؟
Yes, read the answer.
Read the answer.
يعني اقرأ المكتوب قدامك يا محمد.
ما أنا فاهم، أنت عايز الإجابة ولا لازم الإجابة بالسؤال؟
It's written on the screen. Yes, they should.
ماشي. Yes, they should give the and to life.
To live.
To live.
Complete. Yusuf Khalaf, read the answer, please.
I have a different answer.
هلا استاذي.
Yusuf
هلا.
Khalaf, read the
هلا.
answer, please.
أي واحد 5 5.
The answer, yes.
Yes, they should give them a hand to live. Normally they should give them money, food and شنو هذا استاذي؟
Clothes.
Clothes. They can find jobs for them and offer them here base human needs.
Human needs. Thank you, Yusuf. Yusuf, listen to Hani. Hani, read it again, please. Khalid, please turn off your mic.
They should give them a hand to live normally. They should give them money, food, and clothes. They can find jobs for them and offer them their basic human needs.
Basic human needs. Okay. Management. Money management
بس
is necessary.
استاذي بس اعذرني
Turn
لان
off your mic.
بالقراءة انا ماشي مو ذاك الزود اعرف اقرا.
You have to practice
بالجواب
reading.
وكذي افهم.
Okay.
هلا.
Practice reading. You have to practice reading. Money management is necessary in our life. How can that be achieved? Money management is necessary in our life. How can that be achieved? Yes, Khalid Walid.
By trading, okay, and by build a project, build many projects, and bas.
By investing money, making business.
Yes, doing business and doing business.
Ahmed Hussein.
We must buy what we need only, and we should spend our money carefully.
Very good. We should spend our money carefully. So we should spend our money carefully. We must buy what we need only. We need not to waste money. So we shouldn't waste our money. We should spend our money carefully. And Ahmed said we must buy what we need. Imagine that you became a millionaire. What would you do? So you should use I would. Don't say I will, because you use the second conditional for imagining or something which is impossible or unlikely to happen in the future. Amr Hamdi, what do you do?
I would buy a big villa and I would buy everything I need. Also, I would buy a new phone and travel all over the world.
Thank you so much. Muhammad Al-Hasib.
I would buy the newest technology available, and I will buy a big villa, and I would donate money for the charities and help the poor people to begin a new life.
Very good. Thank you, Muhammad. Abdurrahman Al-Ghanam.
I would explore the countries of the world.
You would travel all over the world. Good. Okay. So I would help the poor. I would do my best to please people around me. I would buy a new villa. As Omar said, I would travel all over the world. It depends on you and your feelings towards others. You should donate some of your money. I would build a mosque. I would build a hospital. Okay. How can the wealthy help the poor? As we mentioned before, how can the wealthy or the rich help the poor? Ahmed Karam.
Rich can help the poor by giving him some money to
Yes.
buy or buy for him some a distant أستاذ مش مساعدة
Yes.
يعني assistant
Help, assistance,
assistant
aid. Yes, we can say help, aid, assistance. Yes. So they can improve their lives. They can build charity organizations or charitable organizations to carry out a lot of philanthropic projects for them. They can offer them jobs, money, food, clothes. Thank you, Ahmed Karam. They can offer them their basic human needs. Again, the last question. How can the wealthy help the poor? Let's listen to Ala Atif. Would you like to read the answer?
They are improve their life.
They can improve.
They can improve their life. They can
Yes.
blades shared
Charity organizations.
organization to carry or out a lot of
Philanthropic.
philanthropic
Yes.
projects for them.
Yes.
Project for them. تكمل السؤال اللي بعدها.
Yes, go on.
They can often offer them jobs, money, food, clothes. They can offer. They can offer them their basic human need.
Human needs.
Human
Very good. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Now, let's practice reading aloud. I'm going to ask one of you to read each paragraph, okay? We are going to read the article again. Who would like to read the first paragraph? Let's listen to Salim Nabil. I'd like to hear Salim because he is good at writing and reading too. Salim.
Yes, teacher.
The first paragraph.
Warren Buffett was born on 30th August 1930 in Omaha, Nebraska. Buffett submitted his first tax return at the age of 13, asking for a tax refund of $35 for the bike he used during his paper round. At the age of 15, he bought a used pinball machine for $25 and placed it inside a barber shop. Within 3 months, he owned 3 other pinball machines in different locations.
Thanks a lot. Amr Hamdi, second paragraph. Amr Hamdi.
Buffett made most of his fortune from investing in undervalued stocks of companies, buying them at undervalued stocks of companies, buying them at prices which he thought were below their true value. In this way, Buffett was eventually able to amass a fortune estimated at over $60 billion At the start of 2008, Buffett became the richest man in the world, knocking Bill Gates from the position he had held for the last 15 years.
Thank you. أحمد جمال أبو الخير.
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Yes. What are you going to do? Ask yourself. You should pay attention. Shadi Zakaria.
Despite his immense business wealth, Buffett lives a relatively modest life. He still lives in the same house that he bought in 1958 and has an annual salary at $100,000.
$100,000.
A figure substantially lower than many other business leaders. It has been estimated that Buffett spends approximately $50,000 a year on himself and his family and chooses not an accumulate extravagant possessions. He has also said that it would be foolish to allow his children to inherit too much money, instead suggesting that they should inherit enough money to do anything but not enough to do nothing.
Thank you. Abdurrahman Al-Ghanam.
Yes, instead, Buffett is giving most of his fortune of charity in 2006. Fortune of charity in 2006 is he announced that he would donate 37 billion in shares to charity, giving 5 by the 100 of the 5% of his total donation each year. However, because he is donating charities, the total value of the donation hard to determine as the shares fluctuate in value at their current value. His donation is the biggest, most generous charitable gift in history.
Thank you, Abdurrahman. Thank you so much. Please study the new words we learned today, the new words. Read the text about Warren Buffett and complete answering your workbook on these 2 pages. Don't forget to complete your workbook. Thank you. Until we meet again the next week, inshallah. Goodbye.